to the MarcWes Sports Podcast.
It's gonna happen, but I was gonna ask you, do you think, if we talking about University of Miami and the Dolphins, who you think gonna be better this year? Is it gonna be the Dolphins or is it gonna be the Canes?
That's a good question. And I'm aside with the team on my head here. I'm gonna go with the U, bro, because to be honest, I don't feel like there's any other ACC team that's really gonna compete with us. You know what I'm saying? Being that if Florida State was on a high, if this was the year that Jameis Winston was trying to go for 2, then I would say no. If this was a year that Trevor Lawrence, Sunshine, was trying to go for 2, I would say no. But I'm not totally impressed with the quarterback over there at Clemson, DJ Uiagalelei. And I mean, yeah, they're gonna have that defense like they always do. But I think Miami has enough playmakers to win every game. You know what I'm saying? They have enough playmakers to beat Clemson, in my opinion. Your hardest games are going to be Florida State and Clemson. I know Florida State is down, but they always playing us tough.
Texas A&M.
And they beat us last year. I'm talking about in the conference.
Oh, okay.
Texas A&M. Yeah, obviously that's going to be a big game. And if we win that game, hey, we might even go to the damn playoff. You know what I'm saying? But as far as ACC games, Clemson and Florida State is probably going to be your 2 toughest teams. And if you win those 2 games, you pretty much in there. I mean, yeah, you're going to play your Virginia Techs, who always plays tough. Georgia Tech, I think, is going to be kind of down this season. Duke is Duke. We always beat them anyway in our down years, most years. And then you got North Carolina. North Carolina was supposed to be the team last year, and they weren't, and they lost their quarterback. So they bring in a totally new guy. But that's the one team that has been recruiting like us in the past couple of years. So I wouldn't be surprised if North Carolina gives us a tough game. But I'm betting on, like I just said, them beating North Carolina and all them teams. So I think they do end up winning the ACC. Teams like Louisville is going to have a decent team. All these other teams are kind of fairly decent in the middle teams. You know what I'm saying? Like the Virginia Techs, the Louisvilles, the Wake Forests, the Pitts, they're pretty much winnable games. And I think with an experienced quarterback that we have and a more experienced coaching staff who not going to fumble away games like Manny Diaz did last year with Florida State and almost did with Appalachian State, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think those games are going to be close games. Obviously, the real measuring stick is going to be that Texas A&M game. That's when we're really going to know what we got because it's early in the season. But if we keep that game close, that's going to be a win for me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to be a hostile environment in Texas A&M. Miami's still a relatively young team. If you can keep up with a team like that or just mess around and beat them, Miami's going to be on fire. I swear, just like how Las Vegas is on fire with the temperature, Miami, the degrees may turn up to 100 degrees here if Miami wins that game. And Miami, it will be I won't say they'll be back yet if they win that game, because if they win the AC championship, that's when I'll say we're back.
Oh yeah, back to the future. You feel me? Like we gotta go. I mean, we're in the future, but look, I mean, we gotta go back to the past. We gotta show these young guys, these young bulls, how we do it. And we got all the tools and all the coaching staffs to actually do that. Now,
what about you? What do you think? Dolphins or Hurricanes?
Me, of course, I'm gonna go with the Canes. I would say the Dolphins, but I mean, you got a new coach, a young coach. He's not as aggressive as I would like him to be. You feel what I'm saying? But again, you just had an aggressive coach in Brian Flores. That didn't work out with Tua. So, I mean, this is the year that is make or break for Tua. I mean, there's a lot of pressure on him. There's a lot of pressure on this new coach. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, you had Tom Brady come out and say, that news about him joining the Miami Dolphins was he didn't deny it. You know what I'm saying? So you got that working against you because you're like, damn, they still can get Tom Brady, they still can get Sean Payton. You're a new head coach. If you fall on your face, you'll be like the Arizona Cardinals head coach that it was a one and done. You know what I'm saying? Before they wind up getting, I think, Kingsbury. But again, I think the Dolphins, there's gonna be a lot of pressure. And of course, I like the Canes. You know what I'm saying? I like the Canes a lot more than the Dolphins because they gave me a lot more success as I was growing up. The Dolphins were successful when I was not born. You know what I'm saying? So I only could talk shit about our undefeated season and certain things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the Canes. I like the coaching staffs. I like the aggressiveness of Mario Cristobal from being, one of the bottom feeders when it came to recruiting. Earlier this before he got here, and now we're number 3, and I think we were even be higher before the actual season starts. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Cane. But continuing on the Dolphins, like, yo, you heard what Tyreek
I know you were gonna bring that up. I knew you were gonna bring that up.